Thank you for calling Grant Department. This is Leo Parker. How may I help you?
Hello. Sorry it took me a little while longer to get back to you. Yeah, I was returning a phone call. Then you called me. I think it was you that called me back and told me to call you back when I got back home. So I'm calling you since I'm back at home now.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a phone call earlier today. I think it was from a Steve Williams, I believe. I'm not quite sure. Saying something about qualifying
Um,
for a grant or something.
alright. I understand you're talking about the grants, right?
Yeah, because I know. I think it was back in November, December, because I'm going to school online right now, and any penny I can get could help with school tuition. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Alright. Can you provide me your grant approval ID number?
They didn't give me one over the phone. It got.
Okay, to whom? Yeah, what is the name of the person you're talking with before?
I think like I said, I think it was Steve Williams. I believe that called me. I could be wrong with the last name. It got kind of cut off because my voicemail is on. I don't know how to fix it to make it have longer.
Oh, okay. And so can you just provide me your full name, your first name and your last name so that I can check the file?
Oh, okay. It's Jeffrey. That's Jeffrey.
Uh-huh.
LaRoque. That's LaRouque.
Okay. Lorok, right?
Correct.
Jeffrey Loro. Alright, so can you please hold the line for 1 second? Or let
Okay.
me pull up your file. Let me check your file, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, hello?
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Jeffrey, thank you so much for holding the line.
Oh, it's okay.
Um, yeah, Mr. Jeffrey, my name is Leo Parker. Okay, my name is Leo Parker, and I'm here. I'm the account manager of U.S. Grants Department. And sir, your file is with me now. I can see that you are qualified to receive a grant money of $7,000, which you don't need to pay it back, and you don't need to pay any taxes in your entire life. So congratulations for this, Mr. Jeffrey.
Okay, and how much is the grant for?
Yes, Mr. Jeffrey, you must be wondering why you are qualified to receive this money because I believe that you never applied government grants before, right?
Oh yeah, I applied for a bunch of different grants. Like I said, every little penny counts when you're going back to school with these high school prices. Yeah, I applied on like several different websites.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But Mr. Jeffrey, this grant is not for school, okay? It's directly from the United States federal government. You are getting the $7,000 from the government directly, okay? So you are not applying these grants before. The government randomly choose your name. And so, as you know, every year, government select around 2,000 citizens in all across United States, those who pay their taxes on time, who don't file for any bankruptcy, and moreover, who don't have any criminal record within the last 12 months, okay? And according to the government's record, you are one of them. Am I right, Mr. Jeffrey?
That sounds wonderful. Yeah, I try to pay my
And,
bills and everything on time, and I try to be a model citizen. That's why I'm going back
and,
to. That's why I'm going for
and
my degree in criminal law.
okay, and Mr. Jeffrey, you may think, we found that, we come to know that you maintain a good relation with the government for the past 12 months. Alright? And we also conducted a demographic survey in your area a few months back. Do you remember that, Mr. Jeffrey?
Probably. I've done quite a bit of, or quite a lot of surveys about my area, from
Yes, sir.
coupons
Yeah.
to and all that stuff.
Yeah, we have conducted a demographic survey in your area a few months back, and we select those people who pay their taxes on time, who don't file for any bankruptcy, and moreover, who don't have any criminal record with the government for the past. And you are one of them, okay? So you know the United States federal government is giving back all your money. I mean, all the taxes that you have paid to the government a few years back, the government is giving back all that money to you in the form of grants. Because we come to know that you pay your taxes on time, and you don't file for bankruptcy, and moreover, you don't have criminal record within the last 12 months. Okay, that's the reason you are receiving the $7,000 directly from the United States federal government. Okay?
Wonderful.
And yes, and Mr. Jeffrey, this money, this $7,000, you are receiving just once in a lifetime, which is nothing like a loan, or it's nothing like a mortgage, and you don't need to pay it back, and you are receiving this money just once in a lifetime from the government side. So you know the government wants you to use this money for useful purposes only, like for home renovation, pay out the bills, your debts, your education, your medicine, your useful purposes only, alright? But not for illegal purposes, as you know, for alcohol, drugs, not for that kind of illegal purposes. And Mr. Jeffrey, I believe that you'll never use that way, right?
Oh, I don't do drugs. Only the only type I take is what's prescribed by my doctor.
Uh-huh.
And I have I have 5 children, so I have to stay out of trouble for them.
Oh, that's really great. It's very lovely. I really like your decision. If you really want to use this money for that kind of useful purpose, that's really great. All right, Mr. Jeffrey, we are going to release your $7,000 today itself. All right, you are going to receive your $7,000 today itself. But before that, I just want to ask you something. Can you be very honest with me about this?
I'm a very honest person. I have to be. Like I said, I'm a church-going person, and that's why I'm going into criminal law, because I'm an honest person, and the way I look at it, if I expect myself to be honest, I expect everybody else to be honest with me. Call me old-fashioned, but that's how I was brought up.
Yes, that's right. I like it. I really like you the way you are. That's very great. But
because I was going to say that. I hope you're honest, because that's one of the qualifications, or that's why at my church they made me one of the deacons there, because I'm an honest person, and I'm a God-fearing person, and I'm very religious, and I don't want to break one of those commandments, thou shalt not lie.
Okay, that means you are someone like this, you are someone who's closely linked with Jesus, you are disciples of Jesus. I can say that, right?
I wish honestly, I wish I can go back or build a time machine and go back and be one of his disciples, or at least a follower of his, or at least just be able to meet him.
Exactly. So, Mr. Jeffrey, have you been, I believe that you never used alcohol and illegal drugs at this moment, right? I don't think so.
The only time I've ever had alcohol when I take the sacraments every Sunday at church, when I have a sip of wine, like they did at the Last Supper.
Okay, and you are not using illegal drugs, right?
Oh no, that is not good for one's body to take drugs of any sort that's of the illegal kind.
Exactly, you are right. All right, that's fine. So, Mr. Jeffrey, thank you so much for being honest with me. Now we are going to release your money. You are going to you released your $7,000 today itself. And I want to ask you that. I want to tell you one thing that if you want to receive your money directly within 5 to 10 minutes of time, we can directly transfer your money into any kind of your bank account, like your savings account or your checking account, or into any kind of your plastic card. Or if you want to receive your money in a check or in a cash, it will take 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes. All right, so I'm just giving you the option. So it's up to you. Can you tell me now, Jeffrey, in which way you like to receive your money?
I prefer checks.
All right.
I prefer to get them in a check form so I have a record of them.
Okay, so that means you want to receive your money in a check, by check, right?
Yes, please, sir.
Yes. And as I've told you that it will take, 25 to 30 minutes of time. Within 30 minutes, you will receive your check, right? So I'm going to give you all the information how to receive your check within 30 minutes of time, okay? Mr. Jeffrey, you know Western Union?
Yeah, I know where Western Union is. At Walmart, the bank there uses Western Union.
Western Union is a store. It's not a bank. It's a private store.
No, what I'm saying is, the bank that I cash my checks at, they do Western Union.
Okay, that's fine. So what you need to do, Mr. Jeffrey, in order to pick up your $7,000 check, you have to go to the Western Union store, and you have to pick up your $7,000 check at Western Union store. And Mr. Jeffrey, I want to tell you the reason why we are not sending this money to you in your mailing address is that few years back, previous year, we faced a lot of problem about this. We used to send this money by check to the citizens, those who qualified to receive this money. But you know what happened? There were so many citizens who did not receive this money on time, and some of the citizens, they did not receive this money at all because we sent them in their mailing address. And you know what to do? You know what happened? They filed a complaint to the government about this, and the government faced a lot of problems previous year. So this time, the government has decided not to send this money to their mailing address, but those who ever qualified to receive this money should come up by themselves, and they have to collect your own money at Western Union store along with your identical proof. Okay?
Okay.
So you have to go down to the nearest Western Union store, and you have to pick up your $7,000 check at Western Union store. Don't forget to bring your picture identical proof. It's very, very important to collect a $7,000 check at Western Union store, okay?
Yeah, that's why I've never gotten a check at Western Union. I've always received cash. But that's okay. There's a first thing for everything.
Yeah, if you want, it's up to you now. If you want to receive this check or cash at Western Union, if you want to receive this money by cash, also you can do that. Or if you want to receive by check, you can also do that. But you have to tell me now whether check or cash.
I'll try to check I'll try to check this time. Like I said, so I could have documentation.
Yeah, all right, that's fine. So, Mr. Jeffrey, in order to collect a check of $7,000 at the Western Union store, you need to take one legal receipt, one legal proof from the store before pick up your $7,000 at the counter. You need to have one legal proof from the Western Union store. Because that legal receipt proof, I have to forward it to my verification officer for verification, all right? Because we, the government, also want to make sure that this money goes to the right person, because we don't want to face any problem in the future, all right? So we just want to make sure that this money goes to the right person. So you need to make one legal receipt proof from the Western Union store, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, Mr. Jeffrey, in order to take that legal receipt proof, you have to make a security deposit of just $190. Okay, which is totally refundable at the same time, at the same counter, while you are still talking with me on the phone. Your security money, $190, will be returned back to you. Okay, which is totally refundable because this $190 is for security deposit. Security deposit, because we, the government, want to make sure that you are the right person standing over at the store to collect this money, or this money goes to the right person. All right, we want to verify, we want to make 100% sure that this money goes to the right person. Okay, so you need to make one legal receipt proof from the Western Union store. In order to make that legal receipt proof from the store, you need to make a security deposit of just $190, which is totally refundable within 2 minutes of time at the same counter, at the same store, while you're still talking with me on the phone. Okay?
I don't know, because every time I've gotten a grant from the U.S. government, I've never had to put a deposit on a grant before.
Yeah, because Mr. Jeffrey, with these grants, you are not applying for these grants, right? And you know what happens? The government never flashed this information over in a television or in a paper, because the scammer, it's problem. The scammer, they are the problem. The scammer, they are using this information from the internet, all right, and they are scamming the people around the city day after day. We, the government, also aware of that. So that's the main reason why we don't advertise this information to the citizen over the television or over the paper, because the scammer, they are out there. They are there. They are using this information at this moment. They are scamming the people around the city. I'm aware of that, and I believe that you too, you may be receiving so many calls every day, right? So many unlegit calls, so many scam calls, telemarketing calls. You may be receiving such kind of calls every day, right?
Oh, I'm getting scam calls from Nigeria. I've been getting calls from India. I've been getting scam calls from Jamaica. And they all want me to go to Western Union or MoneyGram and send them money first before I would get my prize or money.
Yes, exactly. What you're saying is right, 100% right. You know why? The scammer, they know that the government is giving these grants to the citizens, and they are taking these advantages, and they are stealing this information, this government's information from the internet, and they are scamming the people around the city day after day, right? So I want you to be just careful about this.
Oh, that's why I'm very suspicious, because I've gotten scammed out of $250 for a grant from the United States government before.
Before this last year?
Yes, last fall.
Okay, the scammer, right? The scammer, they will ask the higher amount, because sometimes they will ask the lower amount to deposit this money. But what I'm saying is that, whatever you are going to deposit is not a deposit. You are not giving this money to anyone, all right? I will be with you on the line to make sure that you received all your money. I will be with you on the line to make sure that you get back your $190 security deposit. That's why I'm telling you, okay? Don't ever trust with the scammer.
Yeah, I don't trust anybody that wants money up front for something.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that this $190 is totally refundable at the same time. While you're still talking with me on the phone, it will be refunded back to you. Just what you need to do is that just to take that legal receipt proof from the store, okay? From the store, and you can take it back your $190 at any time, because you have the receipt in your hand. So it's your right. You can take it back, the money which you are going to deposit, if you don't receive your money within 10 minutes. So So I'm just giving you the option. So I'm just giving you the guarantee from my side. All right. So I'm talking with you on behalf of government. I don't want you to lose this money. All right. Because I knew that so many schemes are going on these days. You may think that this is a scam or legit call, right? Because we know we are involving in such a situation that the scammer, they are everywhere around the city, and you may think that the government, this call is also a scam or unlegit call. I don't want you to lose your money for that. Okay?
Yeah, because the only proof I have to show is a photo ID.
You have to carry your photo ID, yes, your driver license. It's very, very, very important. Okay? Don't forget it. Photo driving license, and you need to make. Apart from that, you need to make one legal receipt proof from the Western Union store. It's very important. Also, I have to forward that legal receipt number to my head office verification department. They will verify it. They will activate the money for you. And yes, if you are the right person standing at the store to pick up this money, yes. If we are sure that this money goes to the right person, yes, we will deliver your money at the same counter within 10 minutes. All right, at the same counter, and I will be stay with you on the line. I will be stay with you on the phone until you receive your $7,000 at the counter.
Is it alright if I call my brother? I have two brother, one's an FBI agent and one's a lawyer. Could I call them first and ask them about
Yeah,
this?
no problem. You can do that. And they may say that this is a scam. Don't trust it. Don't do it. They may say like that. Okay? They will say like that. But
Why would they? Why would my brother that's an FBI agent? Why would he say that is a scam if he works for the United States FBI?
because everybody these days, whole city, everybody these days, the scammer. Everybody got a call from the scammer, right? Even me, I would think that this is a scam because the scammer, they are the problem, right? So it you have to explain nicely to them, all right? That I'm going to stay with you on the line until you receive the money in your hand, all right? And I will make sure that you receive your money on time within 10 minutes at the store.
Yeah, because when I got scammed earlier, last fall, I had talked to my brothers before, and they said that how it works is that for grants and stuff, you never ever have to put money up front. All you have to show is identification to receive money.
Yeah, but you know what? Why we are asking for the security deposit, right? Because if you disclose this information to someone, this money goes to the wrong person, right? And we the government, we are not sure that whether you are the right person standing over there to collect your money. Are you the right person or not? We the government also wants to make 100% sure that, right? So that you need to carry one picture, photo identical proof, plus the most important thing is for security deposit. If you are not the right person to receive this money, you will never do that security deposit at the Western Union store. Those citizens who are the right person to receive this money, they only do the security deposit because they are the right person to receive this money. That's why they are doing the security deposit at the store. Okay.
Oh, so just pretty much when I show my proper identification, that's not good. That's not good enough.
Yes, no, because I have to forward that legal receipt proof to my head officer, that head verification officer. They will verify it because we the government also wants to make 110% sure that you are the right person standing over at the store to pick up your money. All right. So we don't want to take any risks in the future, Mr. Jeffrey, because this money may go to the wrong person if we don't have that much proof from your side also, right? This money may go to the wrong person. So we, the government, also wants to make a solid proof from the site that you are the right person standing over at the store to pick up this money. That's the reason you need to make $190 security deposit. And this is totally refundable at within 2 minutes while you are still talking with me on the phone at the same counter. Okay?
Well,
And Mr. Jeffrey, let me tell you one thing. Okay? I'm also a Christian boy, like you. I'm a church goer. Okay? I'm a Christian like you. I'm a church goer. You have to trust me, okay? I'm telling you this because I don't want you to lose your money just for $190. I don't want you to lose your $7,000 just for $190 for security deposit, which is totally refundable. It will be refunded back to you.
yeah, what if it's not? What if this is a scam? That's $190 I could buy groceries for my 5 children.
No, if you don't, that's why I'm giving you the guarantee, Mr. Jeffrey. If you don't, like suppose after making a transaction, after making a security deposit of $190 at Western Union, and if you don't receive your money within 10 minutes at the counter, right, you have the receipt in your hand. So you can just go back to the store and you can take it back your money at any time because you have the legal receipt proof in your hand.
Yeah, I don't feel safe. I don't have a good feeling about this. So
Yes, I understand that. Everybody will feel like that. Everybody do that because you know the situation. You know, the scammer. They are the main reasons. That's why I understand you're suspicious of something. That's why I gave you all the details. I explained you nicely because I don't want to lose your money because I really want you to receive this money. It's a huge amount, right?
yeah, well, you know what? I don't have that kind of money, so I guess I won't be doing it now. So
It's not hurry like that, Mr. Jeffrey. You can just take your time. You can prepare your $190 tomorrow, and you can just do the security deposit tomorrow also. Right? And don't think that, Mr. Jeffrey, don't ever think that this is a scam because I'm not a scammer. I'm a church goer. I'm an honest person like you. Okay? My parents, my mom and dad taught me a good manner from a childhood till now. And I never learned to steal from someone or never done such kind of bad things in my life. Okay? So don't never think that I'm a scammer or this is not a legit call. Don't ever think that. Just trust me, okay? You'll really appreciate my call if you receive your $7,000. You'll really appreciate it, Mr. Jeffrey.
hey, can you hold on 1 second?
Sorry?
Oh, can you just hold on 1 second? I dropped my pencil, so I have to pick it up so I can write down the information.
Yeah, sure. Yes, sir.
And where are you calling from?
Yeah, we are located in 200 Independence Avenue, Southwest, Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, can I read you something?
You can check it out in our website, okay?
Okay, what's the website?
Yes, it's www.grants.gov.
Okay.
Grants.gov. Grants.gov. Okay?
Grants.gov?
Yes, www.grants.gov.
Oh, because the first thing that came up is grants.gov scam.
Sorry?
The first thing that popped up was grants.gov scam.
Oh, you must be wrong. That must be wrong, Mr. Jeffrey. Not like that.
I
Explain to me, right?
googled it, and the first thing that popped up was grants.gov scam.
Then what are the other options?
Then underneath it was just grants.gov.
There must be some information over there, okay? There must be some information.
Yeah, first thing is popped up scam alert. If anyone calls you from this number, it is a scam. Have fun with them because they are in India. Tell them you will double the security deposit. They will ask if they go to Western Union. And that these guys are...
Mr. Jeffrey, do you think this is a job?
I'm just saying, I am just reading you what popped up.
Right now I'm also reading it, okay? Right now I'm also reading the same website. I'm also in the same website. So don't play with me, okay? This is not a job. You want to face some problem?
Do I want what?
You really want to face the problem with the United States federal government? Don't play with the government employee, okay? I'm doing my duty here. I'm doing my job. Be serious. And if you're not interested, okay, just tell me honestly, Mr. Jeffrey. I understand that you are a Christian like me. You're a churchgoer. You're also a deacon. And I don't think that you're... Yes, it's unbelievable that you are doing this kind of manner to me. It's unbelievable. It's, you told me before that you are an honest person.
I am an honest person, and yes, and why would you think I would mess with the government person when I served 12 years in the United States military? I put my life on the line for this country.
And sir, why are you playing to me? You think that this is a joke, right? And yes, if you're an honest person, if you're a churchgoer, you say if you're an honest person, why are you playing to me like that, sir?
I'm not playing nothing. I am reading you what popped up onto your website.
Sir.
I'm not playing. It seems like you're the one that's playing.
Sir, right now I'm also in the same website, okay? All the information that you read to me is totally wrong.
Oh, okay.
That means you are playing to me, okay? Yes, don't do that, okay? Don't do that. It won't be good for you.
Are you still there?
I'm still here.
Alright, it sounded like you hung up. So you know what? I'm just not interested. I mean, you're not being very... You think I'm trying to play and everything, and I'm not the type of person that does that, so...
Yes. That's why I'm asking you in the first place, right? Be honest. Are you honest with me? If you're not interested, just say I'm not interested. I'll never force you. Did I force you?
No, because there's nobody forces me to do anything I don't want to do.
Yes, that's why I'm telling you. I'm not forcing you, okay?
The only person that ever forced anything on me was when I was in boot camp.
Sorry?
When I was in boot camp, they forced me to do things and everything, but it taught me a lot of things when they did that.
Okay, Mr. Jeffrey, just hang up the phone, okay? You're just wasting my time. There's so many citizens waiting for my call, okay? Bye-bye.
Bye, scammer.